more force. And I think the first play, he had a good presence, but still did a great job on the rebounds. And we boxed out. We still played with a lot of force. Then last game, we didn't play with a lot of force and kind of pushes around and from the start. So, we just got to be more physical with him. Try to keep him off the offensive glass and make him have to guard more. Make him have to move around. So he been doing a great job in the series, and we got to just make some adjustments.
You and Draymond haven't been sharing the court that much this series, but the other night we did see that you guys were trying to combat Adams and Jaren Jackson. What worked about those minutes with you and Draymond together, and what didn't really work?
I think we did a pretty good job. We didn't play long together the last game, so we did a decent job of rebounding when we played together. We kind of had some turnovers, but I think it's because we was down. We were trying to get it all back at one time. We didn't, play with a lot of patience and execute. But we just got to figure out what we're gonna do on the offensive end, just because we haven't, played in a while in a couple of weeks, and we haven't shared the court. So just get used to our chemistry again, and if we do go to that lineup, just knowing where to attack, knowing how our spacing is going to be, and I think it's going to help us on the glass if we do go to that lineup.
Kevon, I'm just curious, when you have a game like that, the stakes are this high. Clay used the word embarrassed, and then you got a short 48 hours. Like, do y'all end up talking about it a decent amount behind the scenes and figuring out how to get right again? Do you just kind of turn and not talk about it? Like, what's the mood been in terms of handling what happened the other night?
We talked about it that night. Guys really didn't have to say much after that. We all kind of went our own ways and watched film and, looked at each other in the mirror. We know it's not the end of the world. It was a bad loss, but it's still just one game. So we just kind of regrouped, get to our principles, remember who we are, and we just go out there and execute today. We're excited to get back out there on the court. After losing like that, you want to go out there and prove yourself and remind people who you are. So we're excited for this game, excited to be back home, and we know what it takes as a group. We need to
having Steve to see him in
different, but he's done a great job of already establishing the culture and the game plan, and mine and the whole rest of the coach staff is an extension of him. So we miss him, but we still feel like he's here. It's not like he's still there in Zoom. We know he's in the coaches' meetings, talking to the guys. He's sending guys texts. So we were talking to him and stuff like that. So we definitely miss his presence on the court and in the locker room. But like I said, he does a great job establishing the culture. Steph and Draymond are extensions of him as well. So we have a lot of coaches and a great staff. So we know what it takes. He already established the game plan and what it takes to win. So we just got to go out there and execute.
What are your thoughts on the way Otto has performed this series? And, with his status kind of up in the air for tonight, what does that kind of mean for you guys in terms of, adjusting to potentially prepare to play without him?
He's been a big lift for us this series, this whole season. He's probably been one of the most important players in the series. Every time he's on the court, he makes a difference. He makes an impact on both sides of the court. He allowed us to unlock a lot of different lineups with his size and his shooting. So not having him, if he's not able to play, is going to be tough. But, we live by that strength in numbers and next guy up. So guys going to have to step up and try to fill those shoes. But whatever happens. We don't really know his status. He's just trying to move around, see how it feels. So, he's been playing great for us. Hopefully he can get out there. If he can, then the next man got to step up.
Hey, Kevon, good to see you. 2 ones here for you. What do you have on your right arm, and how's it doing?
This is my, it's my pad. When you're down there in the post, you got to, keep your elbows protected just in case I got to throw one or something. But I'm all good. It's just something I wear every game.
Okay. Well, you guys obviously are back on the playoff stage, but when you look at just the whole season, how do you think you guys have been able to blend in like the championship ingredients that you've had with you and all the all-stars and all the young guys, and what did it take to be able to have that mix?
I think we did a great job of managing both and blending the group together. We had a lot of guys in and out little injuries and stuff like that, and adding Clay back, and it didn't flow seamlessly. We had some times where we struggled, but I think we got better from that. Guys was able to get a lot of playing times, but guys being hurt, when people missing, Jordan was able to get more minutes. JK was able to get a lot of minutes, and we was allowed allowed to play a lot of different roles, and I think that's coming up big for us in the playoffs because when guys go down, we're able to throw guys in there, we're able to play different lineups with guys that have experience in different roles throughout the season. So I think we did a great job of blending both. It was a learning experience. We had our growing pains throughout the season, but I think we got better from that, and I think it's been shown in the playoffs.
Christos, go ahead with your one question.
Hey, Kevon, hope you're doing well. In the last game, the Grizzlies out-rebound you in Game 5. What do you need to do to bounce back and respond with physicality and with your bodies in the rim?
We just gotta, go back to what we did the first 4 games. We played with a lot of force. I don't think we missed any box outs in those first 4 games. And last game, we did a terrible job of boxing out and gang rebounding. And everybody has to get in on the boards. The guards got to come back and box out. The bigs got to do a better job of keeping Adams and Jackson and Clark from flying in. So it's going to be a group effort. Just can't be one guy or 2 guys out there boxing out. Got to be a team effort. They're an athletic team, and they play with a lot of force. So that's going to be one of the keys. I think we did a great job the first 4 games, and last game we kind of lost focus on what got us there, and it kind of showed. So we got to get back to our brand of basketball, playing with force, playing physical, and and when we do get offensive rebound, when we do rebound, we're able to get out and run and push it in transition. That's when we are our best. So it's going to be a big thing for us. It's something that we talked about, and we got to lock in on.
Terrific. Thank you. Appreciate that. Coach Brown will be in here at 5.